Alright, so in this video, I would like to talk about the way of how you can control your emotional state better. So, because a lot of times you go through situations and whatever happens in your life and your external world that makes you feel like shit, right? And you feel bad and you want to stop it actively. It's almost like you know that you shouldn't be feeling like this and you don't want to feel like this, but you can't seem to stop because everything seems to be piling up. It's like one thing after another. And let me tell you, that is there for a reason, right? If you're watching this video, that probably means that you're already aware that your internal world externalizes in the in the physical realm, right? So whatever you feel inside is how you're going to perceive the external situations, and how external situations are going to give you more of those situations to reinforce the feelings you're already feeling, basically, right? So in this video, I'm gonna help you to really get in touch with yourself and be able to move past those negative emotions that are caused by different circumstances, right? In general, overall, it all comes down to being in the present moment, right? Because when you're present, like a truly present moment, what happens is that you understand that right this moment, nothing specifically is happening, which means you are okay, right? If you're like, for example, somebody pissed you off about 2 3 hours ago and you're still ruminating on it, that is because you're still living in the past and you're holding on to that emotion, right? But what I want you to understand is that you absolutely shouldn't be suppressing your emotions. You should be aware of them, and you should be able to process them. What that means is that you should be able to feel them. Don't suppress them. Now, you're not always in a situation where you can just feel the emotions and process them in the moment. So that's where a skill of putting the emotion aside and then feeling it later comes in. And that's a literal thing, right? If you're feeling anger or sadness or something, you can literally teach yourself how to put that emotion aside, quote unquote, suppress it for a little bit. Then when you have time, you feel it. So when you feel it, you immediately just you allow it to just leave your body, right? You allow the energy to move through your body, and you allow yourself to just feel, because that's how it is, right? Nowadays, it's so easy to suppress everything we feel because it's looked down upon to feeling things. And unfortunately, if you do it, all you're doing is just building up all that stored energy of negativity. That's all it's gonna do is just hinder your own vibration, right? And the reason that is important, especially if you're somebody who is on a spiritual path and somebody who wants to better their life, it is extremely important, because if you don't process those emotions and you let them linger inside of you, you all you're going to be doing is just recreating those situations over and over again and again, through different people, through different situations. It's just, it could be two different situations, but the goal of them is to make you feel the exact same way, right? So when I said it's all about being in the present moment, meaning when you're truly in the present moment right now, like I am right here, right? If something bad happened to me a few hours ago, but right now it's not happening, that is already like halfway. You're already halfway there, if not almost fully there, to feeling okay, right? But also in the situation when it's actually happening, because what I'm saying, it's easier said than done. When the actual situation is happening, you have to, over time, you obviously have to build up some sort of confidence in yourself that you can get past anything, right? And let me help you with that a little bit. Think on the situations, I don't know, like in the past a year or two, or maybe even 5 years ago, where something bad happened, right? But you overcame that. And in most cases, if you're watching this video, that means you have an internet connection, which means you have some sort of money, right? So you're in a okay situation, which means you pull through the situation in the past. What that means is that you have the capability to move through things. Sure, they might not feel good, but you got through it, right? You processed it, you moved on, hopefully, and you're living your life. And the reason this is important is because now you have that previous experience of handling stressful and sad or pressure situations that you can now use for yourself when you're self-aware of a situation happening, right? So situation happens, negativity starts to feel in your body, and you become aware of it, right? The first thing is to become aware of it, and recognize it, right? Truly recognize this is how I'm feeling, this is what's happening, and allow yourself to just feel it. Allow yourself to just be be present with it. Like, don't run away from it. Allow yourself to experience the thing, right? Because one of the biggest self-improvement things that happen to you over time, if you've been on the journey for a long time, is you start to realize that self-improvement is only the beginning, and the next stage is self-acceptance, right? And this is kind of what I'm talking about here. So when those bad situations happen and they start to fill up your mind, you have to become accepting of the situation. So you self-accept that you feel a certain way, even if you don't want to feel that way, but you just realize, you just let yourself be, because you know it's temporary. That is all you gotta do, is just you gotta remind yourself that you feeling this way is temporary, unless you're so addicted to feeling it that it's gonna ruin your whole fucking day. And that's the thing. If you allow it to ruin your whole fucking day, all you're going to be doing is living in that vibrational state of negativity, which all it's going to do is keep reinforcing that you want those things to pop up in your life over and over every day.